Hi everyone, Jana O'Hara back again today. This is my third video in this series. I took early retirement, now what? So I just wanted to come again today and give you a little more encouragement. There are so many things you can do to keep your mind active, keep it fresh, and also help you physically. I know that some of you might be confined to your house or a bed, but I can give you ideas for that as well. If you are inbound and you cannot get out of your bed, or you are just at home and not able to leave your house, I would say that if I were you, I would call 211. They have a lot of resources and information that you might be able to get. Call your council on aging, or maybe have a family member help you with that if you are not able to call. Ask them what services they have, if there are any free services, if there are any volunteers, because some people might volunteer. They would come and read you a book or play games with you, clean your house. Your insurance can also help you with that maybe. So I would just check every avenue possible. That way you can keep your mind fresh. Sudoku puzzles, or activities, crossword puzzles, word searches, things like that will keep your mind fresh. I like to play Mahjong, which is a matching game. There are apps that you can get on your phone, or you can do it on your computer. And they do have some tiles that are larger for those of us who can't see as well, which is really nice. And then also I would say playing cards, like solitaire, that will keep your mind fresh. And for those of you that are able to get out and move around, there might be a card playing group in your area. You could call, you could get online and research that. AARP would be another place to research some of the senior activities. But you could even start a card playing group yourself in your home. You could also start a Bible study in your home, or just get some wonderful other Christians in your life, get them to come to your house and maybe start a group where you go from one house to the next. And that would keep you occupied. It would help you learn the Bible, or also a book club. Some churches do have book clubs, or you could start one yourself. You could contact your local library, see if they have any book groups. You could go in and volunteer to read stories to the children. You know, there are just so many things you can do. I think they even have, in some libraries, they have a room that you could host your own thing. And if you didn't want to have people in your home, you could have them come possibly to the library or a community center in your area. Also, you could start hobbies. You can get on YouTube and search DIY, which is do it yourself, starting a business, starting a new hobby, DIY hobbies, just anything that you can think of that would really help you to have fun. Maybe you've never did a hobby before, or any kind of crafting or anything like that, but this could be a good time to start. They do also, if you have arthritis in your hands, they do have some gloves that you can get for that. They have projects that are easier on your hands. You could even look DIY projects for people with arthritis. There are just so many things that you can search. So the possibilities are endless. And then you could volunteer. There are volunteering clubs in some areas. I would Google that. Or if you are not computer savvy, I would suggest your library. The employees at the library are wonderful. They will help you. If you don't know how to use a computer, they can come and help you and show you. They might even sit down with you and help you figure out where to find the information that you're looking for. So that would be another option. And let's see, sometimes people like to listen to lectures. Some colleges might offer you to go in and hear someone lecture. Sometimes the hospitals will have health lectures. And let's see, also the theater. If you have a local theater in your area, you might go and watch plays. You might even get involved, become an actor and actress. If you're good at painting or doing sets, things like that. If you're a seamstress, you might be able to sew costumes. Just to keep your mind fresh and keep you involved with other people, and so that you're just not at home sitting depressed and lonely. Also, you could join a fitness center or the YMCA. Some insurances will pay for that, so the cost might be free. You could do swimming classes, aerobics, walking. A lot of the places have machines that you can get on and do different exercises according to your limits. They do have lightweight weight classes, Pilates, cycling. I do like the swimming because I used to walk like 3 miles a day on cement. Well, I can't do that anymore with the knees. So the water is wonderful. You can do aerobics in the water. You can take a class. I do my physical therapy in the water because I know what I need to do. You can do cycling in the water. All you have to do is take a pool noodle and you bend it a certain way, and it's like a bicycle. You can just sit there and cycle, and it's not as hard on your rear end sitting on that bike seat. And then it's also easier on your knee joints. And I do that as well. You can walk in the water. There are a lot of older ladies that walk in the water. They just walk from one end, just back and forth, and they get to know each other. You can meet new friends there. I've met some wonderful people at the YMCA here. So there are just so many possibilities to keep you physically and mentally not getting depressed and lonely. There are social clubs you could join. There are college courses. Say maybe you never got to take a course that you were interested in. If you like maybe art, you could go take an art class. That would get you started in a hobby and maybe find out that you're a really good artist. I would check a community center. A lot of times they have activities for the seniors. They can come in and play cards. They might have entertainment for them. They might have games for them. The same thing with nursing homes. You might go in and do some activities at the nursing home. If you like to sing, you could go to the nursing home and sing. You could go to the hospitals, to the children's center if they will allow that. I'm not sure since the pandemic what all you are limited at. Sorry, let me get some water. I'm not sure what all we can do now, but I do know that the people in the hospital, especially the children, would probably love someone to come in and sing with them, do a little bit of entertainment. You could do balloon animals if you're good at something like that. Just anything fun. And I would say also they used to have a program where you could go and rock the babies I'm not sure if it's the NICU, I think they call that, where say if the mother has abandoned the baby, maybe the mother was on drugs and she just left the baby. Or maybe she's in rehab trying to get better. And the only contact the baby has is just the nurses and the doctors who touch the baby. So they used to have a program where you could go in and rock them. So that might be something you would enjoy. Or the children's homes. I don't know if they allow people to come in, but it would be worth a try to check. You never know. Your library is another place where they might have a book club or activities for seniors. I know my local one, they sometimes have cooking classes or, just things like that, different activities. Church is another place you can contact. Ask them if they have any senior activities or any clubs, any way that you can get involved. And that is wonderful. Sometimes they have service during the day if you can't see to drive at night. So you might be able to go during the day rather than in the evening. And that's, one of the things with me because of issues with my eyes. I have a hard time driving at night. And I would just look into that. Also gardening. That could be a class you could take. I would check with your local college, community centers, maybe even the library. There is such a thing called hydroponic plant gardening, which you're not dealing with soil. You start your seeds out in a little cup of soil, but when they grow roots in there, so big, then you replant them in a plastic container that you can get. You can get these containers at Lowe's or Home Depot. They're the black stackable plastic containers. They're black and they have a yellow top. If you get the black container, that keeps algae from growing in it and mold. And you only have to refill the water in it like once every 23 days and make sure it has light, and that's it. So it's very easy to garden because I don't have a green thumb. So it's really wonderful to do. So you might try that. You also dancing. Maybe you've always thought about taking a line dancing class, the waltz. You don't always need a partner either. Sometimes they have people there, or even the teacher of the class could be your partner. I would try sports. If you used to play, maybe you can still play basketball or football, hockey. Maybe you could play, soccer. Would say bowling. Tennis is another one. Now there's pickleball. They also have, it's corn something, where they throw the little bean bags. You could do that. Shuffleboarding, that would keep you active. Playing with your grandchildren if you have them. If not, you could also just, contact local centers and ask them if they have, an activity for a senior that would love to go out and help, play with their little children or whatever. I know you have to be careful with that because there's a lot of, stuff going on. So you don't want to be the creepy person. So you want to contact somebody and ask them, maybe be like a mentor, grandma or grandpa. Walking dogs, that would be another one. Or even house sitting or pet sitting in someone's home or in your own home. You could even get licensed for taking in baby animals, wild animals, like raccoons or baby squirrels. Sometime the mother gets hit or killed and the baby needs someone to raise them until they're old enough to release. You could volunteer at the zoo. That would be another place I would check into because I love animals. The pet shelters, they definitely need somebody. The adoption centers for pets, they really need people. Even some of your veterinaries might take in volunteers to help with, walking the animals or helping to clean if they're overrun with animals, because I used to work at 2 emergency vets and you get very busy. So you don't always have time to spend with the animals. You might clean their cage and have to put them right back in, but you might be able to have somebody that would volunteer and help you with making the pets feel wanted and needed. Then there's also the Red Hat. It's a lady society, the Red Hat Society. They go around and they just have fun. I've seen them out at a restaurant before. They all have their red hats on. They're laughing, they're joking, they're having fun. It's for anybody age 50 and above. So I think that would be just a wonderful thing to get involved in. You would get to do activities, have fun with people of, 50 and older. And also AARP. I know you've all heard of that probably. You can join for a certain amount per year. You get discounts on things. You can contact them. They will, they even post on their website jobs that are available from home. Maybe you are computer savvy and you would like to do a customer service job at home. You could contact your local temp agencies. They can help you find a job. You can get on Indeed, N like Nancy, D like dog, E like Edward, D like dog. So that's Indeed.com. janaobooks.company.site and put your information in there, and you might be able to find a job locally that you would enjoy. You can even Google, part-time job, light duty, whatever it is that you're looking for. Then there is also silver sneakers. That is where I believe you have to be 65 to join. Some insurances now are including that in their plan, so you wouldn't have to pay. You can go to like the YMCA or a local gym, and your membership is free. And I haven't checked into it lately, so I'm not sure what all that includes. If I would assume it would be swimming at the Y, which I would be interested in. So you could even do a shopping group. Sometimes there will be a caravan that goes down to another city out of town. You spend the day. You get to spend it with your friends or meet new people. And you just go to big shopping centers, just spend the day there. Then you come back in the evening. That would be a fun thing if you enjoy shopping and if you have the finances for it. But there are just so many things that you can do at home, in your own home, or library, community centers, the YMCA, just so many things. The library, of course, is free, which I love. My local library, you are able to go in and use their computer 1 hour per day. If they're not busy, they might let you stay on longer. You can also print 5 copies of something from the computer per day. If you need to make copies or print something, you get 5 free copies a day. Because my printer went on the fritz. So it's really helping me if I need to print something, create something. Like I do craft shows. That would be another thing. You could do farmers markets, craft shows, maybe grow your vegetables and fruits, take them to the farmers market and sell them. Check in your local area. Ours is year round. In the summertime, they're outside. The vendors are all outside. In the wintertime, there's a huge building that they all go inside. Maybe you like bees. You could become a beekeeper. There are classes on that. Organizations you can find. There are single senior activities. If you are whether you're looking for a partner or just wanting to hang out with other single seniors, I believe there are women's groups and men's groups, or there are integrated groups. So you can be with both. You can meet a lot of new friends by going to those places. So I just hope that this is an encouragement for you. God is with us. He is watching over us. We should be able to enjoy our retirement. If you're like me, I started working as soon as I could at 15 and have been working ever since. I'm tired. So now I get to do what I enjoy, the fun things. But if you need to supplement your income, some of these things, you can sell your hobbies, your arts, your crafts. Maybe you like woodworking. You could do that and sell that. Some people make polymer clay items and sell them. The possibilities are just endless. Maybe you make blankets. Maybe you crochet or knit. That's another thing that you can either give away. I have a friend that makes prayer shawls. And so there are, you can just find out all different kind of things. On the internet, Google, put in all this information. It's endless. Go on YouTube, type in, what can I make to give away? Maybe you want to give away to babies. Maybe you want to give to single mothers. Maybe you want to give to the elderly, shut-ins, anything. Maybe someone needs a blanket to put over their legs that is in a wheelchair and you want to make those. Some people have walkers. You can make a little pouch that hangs on the walker out of material or whatever. So just don't feel defeated. Don't feel lonely, alone. What am I going to do till I die? Stay active, keep your mind active, bake, cook, whatever it is that you enjoy doing. Enjoy this time. God bless you. Jesus loves you. I love you. And I will see you later.